Alright, so, quick video, let's get straight into it. Am I really gonna be talking about him, of all people? I know the video came out 2 weeks ago, which translates to roughly 2 centuries in internet time, but I still want to talk about this guy. Might be beating a dead me, but fuck it, I don't care.
Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton.
Well, great for you. I'm sure you've got your reason and you're gonna explain them to us.
I avoid talking politics on this channel, on this forum, because politics are divisive. There's always two sides. Republicans and Democrats. There's left and there's right. I can have my opinion and there will always be an opposing one. That is the nature of a healthy democracy. But this is not that. This is about a megalomaniac who's driven by nothing but ego. A man who cares exactly zero about the people of this country. A person who brags about sexually assaulting women and shames others for the way they look. I'm speaking up now because this election has very little to do with politics, policy, or legislation. This has to do with morals and principles.
You always hear this when an election comes around. Different opinions are good, but this time it's different. Feels like it's always the same shit. This election is always the different one. It's always more than opinions, it's morals. And if your opinion differs from someone else, well, you're clearly wrong and evil and whatnot.
I'm voting for Hillary because, make no mistake, there is only one person that can defeat him. One person that can keep him away from power, and it is her.
That or some lone wolf who decides to assassinate him by shooting 3 guns from a different spot at the same time. Am I right, guys? Shitty conspiracy theories aside, you forgot that one of Trump's biggest enemies is the Donald himself. For he doesn't watch what he says sometimes and it comes around and bites him in the ass.
I'm not a huge fan of her stale politics. I'm entirely aware of all the criticism against her. I'm aware of all of her failures and shortcomings. But she's intelligent, and she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, sure, but it feels more like she's smart and knows what she's doing in some sort of con artist way, where she makes people blindly follow her and trust her. Kinda goes back to that part where you said you're aware of her failures and shortcomings, don't you think?
More importantly, she's mentally sound. She's responsible.
Although we did not find clear evidence that Secretary Clinton or her colleagues intended to violate laws governing the handling of classified information, there is evidence that they were extremely careless in their handling of very sensitive, highly classified information.
And she's sane.
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities as Senator?
I want to end this by calling out all the big YouTubers. Some I know and some you viewers might know. See, making videos like this, they're not popular, they're not going to get you subscribers, they're not going to boost your view counts.
Nope, not at all.
But there is something much more valuable than subscribers or dollars, and that's backbone. That is not being scared to stand up for what is right, regardless of the costs. The top 20 YouTubers reach over 1 billion views every single week, every 7 days. We have the power to activate a demographic, an electorate that isn't typically very active. That is young people. You see, this generation, if we're all banded together, we have the power to ensure that this tax-avoiding, lying, racist, misogynist stays away from power and out of the White House.
I get why you're saying tax-avoiding, racist, and misogynist, but lying? Really? Probably not a good idea to say that Clinton is less of a liar than Trump. There are plenty of compilations that show Clinton lying on multiple occasions about stuff that's more than just trivial. I've put a link to one of them in the description so you can watch it.
But it requires all of us coming together. So if your favorite YouTuber says things like, I don't like to talk politics on my channel, or I'm not going to reveal who I'm voting for, call them out.
That's right, dear viewer. Go and annoy your favorite YouTubers until they say who they'll be voting for. Is Casey trying to create a mob that goes after people who don't want to disclose their political opinion? I don't know, man. Trying to mobilize people into harassing others doesn't seem like a good thing.
Sitting on the sidelines this time around is not okay. This election is different. And if this guy gets elected, and you stood back with your arms folded and didn't speak out against him, it makes you complicit. It makes you partially responsible for handing him the reins of power. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for a fun, happy video. Thank you for your understanding, and thanks for the time.
And that's how his video ends. I guess the fact that he's trying to make people involved in politics is a good thing, but he's definitely making it in the wrong way by not giving arguments and basically saying, the world will be doomed and it will be your fault. Oh, and don't take this video as me supporting Trump or hating on Hillary. I'm Canadian after all. I couldn't care less about the two buffoons. Anyways, that will be the end of my video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, share everywhere, follow me on social media, donate to my Patreon, and buy my merch. Nah, just kidding. See you next time.